one of the greatest athletes in history, a man who stared down pressure like no other, now crawling out a mangled SUV on a quiet suburban road, his eyes glassy, his body unsteady, and just hours later, Tiger Woods is behind bars, arrested for DUI. What really happened on that fateful afternoon? And is this the beginning of the end for golf's biggest legend? Golf icon Tiger Woods is back in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. And this time, the crash looks terrifying. Woods was behind the wheel of his powerful Land Rover on a peaceful two-lane road near his home on Jupiter Island, Florida. In a reckless move, he tried to overtake a pressure cleaner truck in a strict 30-mile-per-hour zone. Suddenly, metal screams, tires screech. His SUV clips the trailer, swerves violently, and flips over onto its side in a heart-stopping rollover. The once invincible champion had to crawl out to the window, dazed and unsteady on his feet. No one was seriously hurt, but what happened next sent shockwaves through the sports world. Deputies arriving at the scene described Woods as lethargic, with clear signs of impairment. He was cooperative, yet careful with his words. At the station, he blew a perfect 0.00 on the breathalyzer, no alcohol in his system. But when asked for a urine test to check for other substances, Tiger Woods refused. That refusal sealed his fate. He was arrested and charged with driving under the influence, DUI, property damage, refusal to submit to a lawful test. Woods spent hours in the Martin County Jail before posting bond and walking out late that night. Captured on camera looking exhausted and disheveled in the passenger seat of a dark SUV. Look at that haunting booking photo. Bloodshot, glassy eyes staring back. A far cry from the focused champion we've watched dominate Augusta for decades. This isn't Tiger's first brush with disaster on the road. This marks at least a fourth major car-related incident since 2009. We all remember the infamous 2009 crash outside his Florida home, when his SUV slammed into a fire hydrant and tree in the middle of the night amid his personal scandal. Then came the 2017 DUI arrest in Jupiter, Florida, where police found him asleep behind the wheel of his Mercedes with the engine running. His system had a dangerous mix of prescription painkillers, including Vicodin, Dilaudid, Xanax, Ambien, and THC. He later pleaded guilty to reckless driving and entered a diversion program. And who can forget the horrifying 2021 high-speed rollover crash in California? Woods was traveling over 80 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone when his SUV veered off the road, smashed through the median, and flipped multiple times. He suffered severe open fractures to his right leg, nearly losing it, and spent weeks in the hospital. Now, at 50 years old, battling endless back and leg injuries from multiple surgeries, the questions are getting louder and darker. Is Tiger Woods quietly struggling with pain medication? Is this a cry for help hidden behind fame and fortune? And with the Masters just weeks away, will he even make it to first tee? Legally, these are misdemeanor charges, but a conviction could bring fines, probation, or worse for his driving privileges, especially with his past record. His inner circle is reportedly worried sick about his long-term health and well-being. Tiger Woods, the man who redefined greatness in golf, now faces one of the toughest battles of his life, not on the course, but with himself. This story is still unfolding. Will he speak out? Will he fight to reclaim his legacy? Or is this the beginning of a tragic final chapter? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is this rock bottom for Tiger, or just another comeback in the making? Hit like if you want more updates, subscribe for the latest, and turn on notifications, because this one is far from over.